Did you know that the richest man in modern history, John D. Rockefeller, had such a powerful mindset that he transformed every challenge into an opportunity? Think about this. A humble young man, the son of a street vendor, who started working from scratch and ended up building an empire so large that it redefined the concept of wealth. How did he do it? What was his secret? And what can you learn from him to change your financial life forever? In this video, we're going to go through Rockefeller's 25 most impactful quotes, and we're also going to unravel their true meaning. Rockefeller was not afraid to be brutally honest. His words are not made for those looking for excuses, but for those who want results. Let's get started. Don't be afraid to give up the good to pursue the great. Rockefeller reminds us that comfort can be an obstacle to progress. If you have a stable job but no prospect for growth, maybe it's time to find something that you're truly passionate about and that drives you to improve. Jeff Bezos left his secure job on Wall Street to create Amazon and achieve something extraordinary. Sometimes leaving the safe behind is necessary to achieve success. The key is to take that leap with courage and trust that the great is ahead. Are you willing to sacrifice the good for the extraordinary? The secret of success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Success doesn't always require inventing something revolutionary, but rather excelling at what already exists. Rockefeller made it big in the oil business, a common industry in his day, but his focus on efficiency made him an absolute leader. The key is to perfect the basics and do them better than everyone else. Think about your area of work or interest. Is there something you can improve or do more efficiently than anyone else? Sometimes the difference between ordinary and success is in the small details you perfect. Friendship based on business is better than business based on friendship. It may sound harsh, but Rockefeller was right. Mixing personal and professional matters without setting clear boundaries can be dangerous and lead to misunderstandings. If you decide to start a business with friends, make sure everything is well defined from the start. A formal contract will always be safer than relying solely on someone's word, even a close friend. Separating friendship from business not only protects the personal relationship, but also the project you work on together. In the end, a well-structured professional relationship can further strengthen trust and friendship. Constant work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. For Rockefeller, the key to success was not being the smartest or the richest, but having an unstoppable work ethic. Discipline and perseverance led him to build an empire rather than relying on his talent alone. This principle still holds true today. You don't need to be a genius to stand out, but you do need consistent effort. Many talented people fall behind because they don't work hard enough. Ask yourself, are you willing to put in more time and energy than others to achieve your goals? In the end, hard work always pays off. Investing money is one of the quickest ways to get rich. From a young age, Rockefeller was very careful with his finances, and every penny he earned counted. He knew that saving was key to building wealth. Today, you can do the same by using budgeting apps that help you track your spending and save more easily. But remember, saving isn't just about spending less. It's about investing what you save wisely. If you're disciplined about your finances and make smart decisions with the money you save, you can create a solid foundation for your future. The real secret to saving is knowing how and where to invest. Charity should not be a luxury, but a responsibility. John Rockefeller was one of the pioneers of modern philanthropy. He knew that success is not only measured by what one accumulates, but by what one is able to give to others. He firmly believed that people of means have a responsibility to help their community. Rather than seeing charity as a luxury that only a few can afford, he considered it a moral obligation. Have you ever thought about how you could use your earnings to make a positive change? Contributing to the well-being of others can be one of the most rewarding ways to achieve true success. The man who starts 10 things and finishes none will never succeed. Lack of focus can be a huge obstacle to success. Rockefeller understood that starting something and not finishing it only leads to frustration and failure. He was an expert at executing his plans and focusing on what really mattered. Before you jump into a new project, it's important to make sure you have the time, resources, and energy to see it through to the end. It's not about doing too many things at once, but rather doing well what you've already started. According to the tycoon, success comes when you focus and finish what you start. Before continuing with the list, if you find this information useful, I invite you to give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. Let's continue. Great fortunes are not built on assumptions, but on calculated decisions. Rockefeller always made decisions based on facts. Before acting, he carefully researched the available options. Today, you could do the same by studying the market before launching a product or by diversifying your investments after analyzing each alternative. Impulsive decisions can lead to losing money, while well-thought-out decisions allow you to reduce risks and increase your chances of success. The key is to take the time to evaluate each situation and act intelligently, knowing that each decision can bring you closer to your goals. Success comes from the details. The owner of Standard Oil paid close attention to the details, even the smallest ones, in his businesses. He knew that those details, even if they seemed insignificant, made all the difference in long-term success. This is especially true when it comes to financial management. Sometimes we overlook small expenses that, over time, can add up and affect our finances. By paying attention to every detail, whether in business or personal life, it is possible to improve efficiency and maximize profits. Never put all your eggs in one basket. One of Rockefeller's most important strategies was diversification. He did not rely on a single source of income, but always looked for different ways to make money. For example, in addition to his core business in oil, he also invested in real estate and other industries. Nowadays, this means that if you have a full-time job, you might look for ways to make extra money, such as investing in stocks, creating an online business, or learning new skills that will allow you to earn another income. The idea is to not put all your effort in one place, but to diversify your resources to reduce risks and increase growth opportunities. The key to making money is to stay in control. Rockefeller understood that in order to make money and be successful, it was essential to maintain control over the most important decisions. Although he relied on his team for many tasks, he always kept a close eye on key aspects of his business. For example, in his oil empire, although he had many employees, he was the one who made the most important decisions. Today, although delegating is necessary, we must not lose sight of what is essential. If you have a business or investments, make sure you are informed and aware of everything that really matters. Controlling key decisions allows you to take better actions and avoid unnecessary risks. Great opportunities come from seeing what others don't see. The great oil magnate always knew how to identify opportunities where others saw nothing. For example, while most people only focused on extracting oil, he bet on refining and distribution, which allowed him to create an empire. This shows that success does not always lie in following what everyone else is doing, but in finding unexplored or neglected areas. Today, this can mean investing in an emerging technology or developing a product that solves problems others haven't noticed. Great opportunities come from thinking differently, seeing what others are missing, and acting before the crowd does. Time is money, don't waste it. Rockefeller was extremely disciplined with his time and expected the same from his team. He knew that every minute counted, and that if you didn't use it well, you were missing out on opportunities. Today, we live in a world full of distractions, from social media to unimportant tasks that steal valuable time from us. If you learn to manage your time effectively, you can increase your productivity and achieve better results. Just like Rockefeller, you should be aware of how you spend your time. Instead of wasting hours on unimportant things, focus on what really brings you closer to your goals. Patience is an essential factor for any investment. Knowing how to wait for the right moment to make decisions is essential in the world of investing. Patience can be the difference between a significant profit and a loss. For example, in the early days of his career, Rockefeller did not rush to expand his oil empire. Instead of acting on impulse, he took the time to assess the market and seize opportunities at the right time. In the investment realm, successful investors understand that timing is key and that calm, thoughtful action produces better results than impulsive decisions. Don't be afraid to ask stupid questions. They are easier to handle than stupid mistakes. It's never a bad idea to ask questions, even if they seem simple or even silly. Often, Asking questions allows you to learn what others don't know and avoid costly mistakes. Rockefeller never assumed he knew everything. On the contrary, he surrounded himself with experts and always sought to thoroughly understand any aspect of the business. For example, when he was expanding his oil empire, he made sure to ask the right questions to fully understand the markets and technology. Asking questions not only prevents mistakes, but also opens up new opportunities to improve and grow. Always be more humble than your success requires. Despite being one of the richest men of his time, Rockefeller always maintained a humble demeanor and avoided drawing attention to himself. He understood that humility is not only a virtue, but a strategy in business. Arrogance can create enmities, and over time, it can alienate potential partners and clients. By staying humble, he was able to build strong relationships and maintain the respect of other entrepreneurs. Instead of bragging about his success, he preferred to focus on what he could still learn. His example shows that no matter how far you go, humility is key to continued growth and lasting relationships. Don't work for money, make money work for you. Instead of working just for a salary, he understood that the true path to wealth is to make money work for you. Instead of spending his earnings, he reinvested them into new businesses and opportunities, allowing him to make more money passively. This principle is fundamental in investing. If you manage to make your money multiply through smart investments, you won't need to rely solely on your work to earn. In other words, the key is to make your earnings continue to generate more earnings. Find your purpose and success will come. His business wasn't just a way to make money, but a mission. His passion for refining oil and improving his industry gave him the motivation to keep going, even in tough times. When you find something you're truly passionate about, effort stops being a burden because you're working for something bigger than just money. When you follow your purpose, success isn't just about financial results, but about the satisfaction of doing something that moves you. Thus, work is a path to something that fulfills you, and that naturally attracts success. Failure is just the spice that gives flavor to success. Throughout his life, Rockefeller faced many failures, but he never let them define him. Each challenge taught him a valuable lesson and prepared him for the next step toward success. He learned that failure is not something to be feared, but rather something that adds value to the path to achievement. Every time something didn't go the way he expected, he saw it as an opportunity to improve and do better next time. Success does not come without difficulties, but those difficulties are what make it even more delicious when it is finally achieved. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm than a man who knows everything. Rockefeller valued attitude far more than technical knowledge. For him, passion and enthusiasm were essential for success. A motivated employee can learn quickly and overcome obstacles with a positive mindset. In contrast, someone who thinks they know everything can become closed off to new ideas and unwilling to adapt. An example of this from his life is how he surrounded his company with people with a great willingness to learn, rather than looking for experts who already had all the answers. Enthusiasm drives growth and innovation, while arrogance can stagnate. Are you surrounded by people with a positive attitude and a desire to learn? Every right carries with it a responsibility. Every opportunity, an obligation. Every possession, a duty. For this tycoon, success wasn't just about enjoying the benefits, but also taking on the responsibilities that came with them. If you have an opportunity, it's your duty to make the most of it. If you obtain a position or an asset, it's important to manage and take care of what you have. For example, when he built his oil empire, he didn't just enjoy the wealth, he also took it upon himself to constantly improve his processes and contribute to his community. If your only goal is to be rich, you will never achieve it. True wealth goes beyond money. People who only chase money tend to lose their way when they face difficulties or when things don't go their way. Those who achieve great things usually have a deeper purpose, such as solving problems, innovating, or leaving a positive impact on the world. Entrepreneurial success often comes from a passion for improving a product or service, not just profits. The key is to find something that inspires you and makes you feel like you're building something bigger than just a full bank account. Good leadership consists of showing average people how to do the jobs of superior people. A good leader doesn't just give orders. He inspires and guides his team to reach a higher level. This means teaching them new skills, building their confidence, and helping them overcome their own limitations. For example, in his business, Rockefeller trained his employees and delegated strategic responsibilities, allowing them to grow professionally and contribute more value. This philosophy not only strengthens the team, but also improves the overall results of any project. An effective leader is one who sees the potential in others and provides them with the tools and opportunities necessary to excel. Nobody does anything if they can get someone else to do it. This quote highlights the importance of leveraging the talents and skills of others to achieve larger goals. Rockefeller understood that he could not handle every detail of his business by himself. Instead, he hired experts for specific tasks, allowing him to focus on the most important strategic decisions. This doesn't mean avoiding responsibilities, but rather recognizing that teamwork multiplies results. Delegating not only frees up time, but also allows others to grow and contribute fresh ideas. He who works all day has no time to earn money. Spending all your hours working may seem productive, but it can limit your ability to create new opportunities. True wealth is not built solely through physical effort or time invested, but through smart strategies. If you spend all day working on repetitive tasks, you lose time to think about the future, learn something new, or explore more profitable ideas. For example, someone who works long hours might benefit more from investing in financial education or looking for ways to generate passive income. Are you using your time to work hard or to work smarter? Ultimately, these quotes are not just inspiration, but practical guides to success. However, real change comes not just from reading them, but from applying them. Reflect, act, and transform your habits to turn these ideas into concrete results on your path to wealth and personal growth. Which of these quotes will you apply first? Do you know any other Rockefeller quotes that we should consider? Leave your answer in the comments below. Well, that's all for today. If you found this content useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to watch the next videos. See you next time.